Hello, lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today, I want to continue talking about what to do if you are manifesting back your ex. So remember, 2 episodes ago, I talked about how if you are in just a state of complete heartbreak and kind of all over the place and can't focus, that you need to go ahead and just take a couple of days or weeks, however long it takes, to just go ahead and heal up from that and take care of yourself and get out of that desperate kind of state that you're in. And then the last episode, I talked about how you really want to get clarity. Is this the person that you want? And clarity about the type of relationship you want. You want loving, committed, romantic, whatever words that you want to use for your relationship. Go ahead and choose those. And then today, I want to talk to you about what the next step is. So the next step is to try to do your techniques. Now, you can use any technique to do what I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to sort of talk about it in a specific technique. And the technique I'm going to talk about is inner conversations. So I want you, this is an ex, a person who's broken up with you, possibly, or you could have broken up with them. It doesn't matter which way it was. What you're going to do is you're going to really relax and then have an inner conversation with them. Before you go into this inner conversation, I want you to make a plan for what you want to say. Now, you're going to need to really sort of know yourself and know your feelings as to what this first inner conversation is going to be like. So, like, if you still feel like you have some anger, or if you still are sort of having inner conversations with them that are kind of just happening spontaneously and not because you're controlling them and choosing them, like because you have some unresolved anger maybe, or maybe there were some unresolved issues in your relationship, I want you to go ahead and address those. So if you have some sort of unresolved anger and you keep having this conversation with them in your head, kind of unknowingly, like you're just, mad about something in your relationship, you relax and you calmly sort of imagine them with you, and you imagine yourself telling them how you feel. And you can imagine them telling you whatever it is you want them to say that would make you feel better. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, or whatever it is, whatever words that you think would make you feel better. But in this first inner conversation, you're going to say whatever it is you want to say. Whatever kind of, things that you think will clear the air. Now, this is happening in your imagination in an inner conversation. Now, that's, I think, the best method to do this with, but you could also do it in scripting. You could do like a back and forth in your journal, or you could do it with affirmations. I think it's a little harder because you really want to affirm what you want. You don't want to have affirmations where you're sort of going back to anger and resolving that. So this is just a one-time, like scripting, or a one-time inner conversation where you're going to try to resolve, or you're going to just tell them whatever it is you want to say. If you want to scream at them or yell at them or whatever, you're going to do that in your imagination, but you're only going to do it one time. Remember, this is the person you're manifesting back. So if you have a lot of hard feelings, let's resolve those and then choose to be, in your imagination, the loving self that you want to be in your relationship that you're manifesting back with your person. And so the next step after this is to start having inner conversations where you're in the relationship and they're saying, and it's loving and romantic or committed or whatever adjectives that you want to have in your relationship. You're going to start having those inner conversations. But this first one, if there's still some unresolved feelings, you're going to go ahead and try to resolve that. But you're not going to keep resolving that over and over again. You're going to go ahead and move into the relationship that you want in your internal world by choosing who you're going to be, a person in a committed relationship, a loving person, a good partner, a good girlfriend, a good wife, whatever sort of relationship you're manifesting. So thank you so much for listening, and may you manifest exactly what you want.